Hello, welcome to this broadcast, our Monday evening show. 1 hour of chess, hopefully explained. Let's get going. What's going on there? Now let's switch off the mobile. Don't want any text messages during the game. I hope you're all alright. Let's get going. Happy to play a couple of blitz games.
Game started.
And let's see who's on. The usual suspect. What is that? Morocco? Morocco, yeah. So who's in the chat? Just a couple of probably some diehards. Yeah, most people will certainly watch the World Championship match. Yeah, what is going on there? Is that a good position for Magnus? I'm not quite sure. Doesn't look like it. Okay, we got an Italian game here. The usual suspect went for this opening, which is currently quite popular on all levels. We've seen it in the match earlier. So, what is he up to? A d3 setup or a d4 based setup? Just rookie one. Okay. White can go d4. I don't mind this that much. And let's see. Yeah, hello to the regulars in the chat. It's a bit on the quiet side, which is not a big surprise. So we get this typical kind of opening here. d3, c3, a4 being played. White will probably play knight a3 to c2. This is currently all the rage in this opening. Yep, let's play just bishop e6 here. I have problems with this setup. I'm totally honest there. I'm not quite sure how to handle this. What did I can play? Bishop c6. Oh my god. Couldn't he have done something a little bit more enterprising? But this is probably the standard statement if you watch this match, yeah. Is that all there is? Yeah. This is kind of what you tend to say. So here, what am I doing here in this game? I'm going to double on the f-file. This is looking like a normal way to proceed. Oh wow. f3. I'm happy to go to f4 here. I really am. Here we go. Yes, but if he takes, I'll take with a knight, and I'm happy with this scenario. So I'm trying to... Oh, he just advances this. Okay. Yeah. I should have maybe considered this a little bit more. But okay, I can do this, right? It's not a big issue. Takes on f4. Okay. Yeah, rook takes one. I can take with a pawn. Maybe for knight to e5. That's interesting. I think I'll do that. It's a little bit illogical with the rooks there, but knight on e5 is a good piece, a really good piece. I wonder. Maybe I should have taken with the queen. I've put all these rooks on the f-file. But sorry if I'm oftentimes looking to this side. This is my second screen where I have the World Championship game on the screen. And it's tempting to glance over and see if something happened. So, what's going on here? He has pinned my rook here. He really wants to trade everything. But now I can take f3, yeah, with the draw in hand.
Check.
And I probably have more than a draw, huh?
Check.
That should be good for black, huh? Or not? Would be
Check.
Strange if not. So
Check.
this first. If I take h3, does he run away? I don't think. I can go f3 here, right? What is wrong with that? Probably nothing. I don't think he has a defense here. Yeah, f2, huh? Or not? f2 wins. If he moves the rook somewhere like d1, e1, I take it. The knight, I mean. Queen g1. Yeah, Magnus today played the collar opening, collar system. This is not that bad. It's not exactly what you expect in a World Championship match, but just to get a game going, as they say, it's certainly okay.
White resigns.
Yeah, that was a strange decision. Put the knight on c4. I think after the capture on f3, that got very bad for white. So, next game. Who's actually commentating today for the World Championship?
Game started.
Okay, the Pilgrim. What do I do here? I got a London system last week, so I just play a normal move. Normal opening. Or GM, actually. Who is that guy? No name. Okay. So, Sicilian we get. We get the knight off. So, what is he up to? The h5 is currently all the rage. Bishop e6. Yeah, this is the normal move. Yeah, I need a moment there often. So this is one idea. Now for white, get back into these channels or take on f6. Both is seen in games. So let's see. b5. Do I play a3 here in this position or not? I think I do. I'm not very experienced with those kind of positions. So is there something wrong with centralization? Probably not something serious, but okay, he gets to c4. Maybe that was something that I should have somehow prevented. But the position still feels very sound, I think. So he's attacking h2. Knight g4 I don't think is something that I have to fear. I wonder if I should take. I think I know, then maybe h4 is an option maybe for him. I think I'll take this. And now cover the pawn. Knight d5 maybe next. Yeah, hello to Rich in the chat. How is your son doing? I hope he's all right. So let's see here. Rook c5. He wants to prevent me from installing a piece on d5. f4 is a very direct way of doing it. Threatening f5. I don't know. F4 could be completely wrong, but it looks like an active way to play. I think I'll try that. It might be completely wrong, but I'm not sure here. Yeah, I don't know, f5. f5 doesn't do all that much here. f5, bishop c4. Isn't great, yeah. I don't want to play b3 in this kind of situation for sure. Tough position. I really don't know what to do. I mean, not like I'm desperate, but I'm kind of unsure about my play here. What I am supposed to do. Yeah, this was something that I did not really appreciate all that much. G4. Yeah, then he will take. Yeah. Okay.
Check.
Yes, bishop h4 a little bit later. Yeah, anyway, I think I probably have to trade this. Well, he just takes it. Okay. If I manage knight e3 to d5, I'm quite happy. But my time is not good here. Rook g2, knight e3, that would be good to get in. This feels like black should be okay somehow, really. At least okay, but I'm not quite sure how and why, and maybe he sacks the exchange now. Yes, yeah, I just saw it, but it was a little bit too late to really do anything against it. Yeah. That looked very logical. How to do this here? Rook f1, knight g4 immediately probably. Okay. I need to activate here. If I take queen h6, I'm getting active. Yeah, maybe it isn't that clear, at least in a human player game.
Check.
Okay, so at least I'm getting a little bit closer here. So I'll probably check.
Check.
And here, rook e8 mate.
Check.
He's got the check here. Huh.
Time warning.
Okay, I have to go up.
Check.
And he's got queen e1. That's lucky. And rook e4. Wow, that's unfortunate, really. Yeah, he had those moves. It's just what it is.
Check.
I thought I really got something there. I don't know, maybe I had, maybe not.
Check.
Yeah, rook g2, I mean, what's the deal? It's just an easy win.
Check. Check.
Yeah, okay.
White resigns.
No idea, that looked strange. Was that really that bad? Maybe it was. Yeah, I mean,
Check.
definitely Queen H8 didn't work. Now,
Game started.
let's do a new game and see what happens. WGM Huber, she's got a good rating now. She always was playing very well against me, but now she gained some rating. So let's see. I've got a good score against her, but she's usually outplaying me. So be prepared. Be prepared to watch that again. A6, is that a surprise? Yeah, I would definitely like to play Simon Williams. We had this discussion earlier. It's just that currently I'm kind of busy with all kinds of projects, and everything in addition feels like I'm losing the thread with other things. So I will definitely do that. Maybe like early next year or something. I have some things on my plate that have to be resolved, and then I can do those kind of fun things. So we get Deferred Steinitz by Transposition, an opening that I'm toying a bit recently with. Knight G4, I can go here, but that would be interesting. Anyway, Panayotis, what is the minimum rating a chess player should have in order to be able to live off chess by playing tournaments alone? Probably 2,700, something like that. If you just want to play, you should be a solid 2,700 player. There's a question in the chat about my Nimzo and Bogo book. Yeah, I think other moves than d6 and castles after 4 knight between the Bogo. I'm not aware of good resources for other moves. They might exist, but I'm not aware of them. It's very likely that there's something, to be honest, but I'm really not currently having an idea. There's a comment in the chat that a 2,500 rating and the GM title and good nerves. Yeah, but you won't make some decent living out of chess. I mean, I think those people with this rating, they all do the things that I do, teaching or publishing or whatever, just by playing. That's not going to work. I think very, very difficult. Very difficult. So let's see here. We have a somewhat symmetrical position where I'm reasonably satisfied with what I have. Let's see. Bishop c6, knight a5 could be something. That's a funny question by Biggest Dickers. What, in my opinion, what's the worst chess players you've ever met? That's funny. I mean, I really am in no position to say. So she's taking lots of time here in this position. I played moves here reasonably quickly, without caring so much if it is the absolute best, which is sometimes a good practical approach. So here I could just continue to trade, and I probably will. It feels quite reliable, this. I'm looking at e4. Why is that good? I can take on d5. I mean, like here and e4. Let's do this first and see what happens. Actually, I'm kind of weak there on a6. Probably just queen e2 now. No. Whoa. No, whoa. Whoa. I just don't understand this. Bishop g6 is not a move.
Check.
And that's just a piece. Huba, that's just a piece. So she wants to probably play queen to b7, something like that. I don't have a clear tactic here or anything. Queen coming here. Maybe just make a counter attack here. Yeah, that looks good. What is happening in the match there? Karjakin thinking for 20 minutes. Oh my god. Is he doing something? Yeah. Yeah, I think there were a couple of queen moves that were playable there. So probably come around here.
Check.
Is that good actually? I'm not quite sure if I want to do this.
Check.
Probably yes.
White resigns.
Okay, so yeah, all of a sudden she gave away material. Before that I think the position was probably equalish. Who's doing the commentary today? John Watson and John Spearman. Okay. So, what's up? I actually gained a couple of points. That looks good. So, the guys in the chat, what is your take on that match? Who's your favorite to win this now that we're down to 5 games? Close call, huh? I still think Magnus is the favorite, but while I was giving him 70% before the match, or maybe 75, this is down to maybe 60 or so. He really doesn't seem to be in fantastic shape, and this all looks very, very close. Yeah, I've requested a new game, but don't get one.
Started.
Ah, M. Gur. Why does his rating suck? Michail Gurovic, very strong player. and he's got this bad rating. So we have a modern defense here. Let's see what Michal Gurovic is up to. Knight h5. Okay, f5 really? He's attacking d4 here. Okay, let's put this here. Jana says Karjakin will win. Yeah, his chances have improved. That's absolutely clear. He's not going to make a draw here, right? Okay, I also wouldn't have made a draw. I wouldn't have made a draw, of course. But I just found it funny to repeat once. So, can he take on d4? I was kind of banking that he cannot. So, yeah, here I can go to h4 or to d2. I actually prefer that. Queen back to d8. So, what's going on here? Yeah, I still have some useful moves. I want to keep the tension. Oh, this is a surprising choice. Can I not play knight e3 here now? That looks interesting. Use d5, use g4. Yeah, that wasn't too successful. So is knight g4 a move here, or is that rather naive? It's probably on the naive side. Okay, okay, he's not threatening to take stuff there. Don't think. On d4. Yeah, put this back. Bishop d5. That was not exactly one of the moves that I expected from Karjakin, but the pawn structures, they tend to have those symmetrical pawn structures. It's very difficult to do something with them. So, let's see what he's up to. Rook e8. So here, I can go d5 here. It is certainly possible. Now let's do it. And go for King's Indian play. That shouldn't be a bad version of the bayonet here that I have. The main issue is that I'm not really familiar with those positions that much. But we'll see. That this would be rather good for me. I have bishop d3 coming, and he's got somewhat weakish king position. Yeah, maybe I'm seeing this too dogmatic, and his space is more important. It's possible. Let's do this, force the trade. I mean, he can go back to d7, but I have bishop g6. Don't expect this move. This either is very good or completely nonsensical. We'll see soon. But I think it's a good move. Rook takes, pawn takes, queen takes, rook e1 for
Check.
queen d5 check. Yeah, so he decided not to take it, which shows that it probably wasn't all that bad. Okay, rook e1 is not something I have to do. This is looking good for queen d5. I have not yet beaten him here in a blitz game, even though I had tons of very good positions. Maybe this is the one where I finally beat him. Yeah, but you know, if I do this, he cannot take a2. I've got queen g6. Queen g6, queen f6, or no, rook f8. Anyway, I want to go here, right? I want to go here. No, I mean, come on. This should be good. Knight d4, or is there something better? And it should be enough, really. Knight f5 is so substantial. And here queen g7 and queen a7 is quite a problem.
Check. Check. Black resigns.
Yes.
Incoming challenge.
He always makes a no. I play on the 5-minute pool only. Yeah, so I'm glad to have gotten a win in after a couple of good positions that I spoiled. Okay, so let's go for a new game here. Yeah, Michal Gurevich was a very strong, he still is a strong player. He was a very strong player in the 1990s and late 80s. His best world rank was number 5, so he was a second of Vichy Anand and so on. Really a great player. So, let's see. I'm happy that I get some opponents here. During the World Championship match, people are so focused on watching that you don't have that much traffic. Just as I say it, I get no bearing. Yeah, it's really a little bit.
Game started.
Sergor, okay. FM Sergor. Okay, he goes g6. So, I'm playing the line that I usually dislike there with black. Yeah, this is not terrible for black or anything, but I usually dislike this position type. It's always felt a little bit too, I don't know, one-sided in a way to me. So, okay. What is he doing here? Okay, I think e5 is probably wrong. But maybe I can gain a little bit more space here with f4. We might have knight h5 against f4. Now that I think about it. Yeah. But okay, that's a little bit more interesting. Probably a silly pre-move, and he's not going to take on d1 anyway.
Check.
Okay. He is going to take there. Okay. So what here? What to do? Knight h5. I think I should go on a dark square here. That makes sense. I don't understand those games. He just took the knight on c4. Anyway, I'm sorry for being so distracted by the World Championship match coverage. But it's hard to not have a look, I feel. Okay, so what's going on here? I can put the knight on e5. g4 is also looks nice. Let's go g4. Is there someone still in the chat? Yeah, it has been rather quiet last couple of minutes. I just wonder if there's some technical glitch or... Yeah, this is a move that I spotted, but a little bit late. Yeah, not much that I can do. e4 is under such pressure. I have to play e5. I don't think I'm in bad shape here, I have to say, but let's see. Okay, knight, going for knight d5, or what is he doing here? I want to play knight e4. That much I know. So probably here, yeah? Attacking the knight, and if it moves, there's knight e4. Okay, so there is still people in the chat, that's good. And I go here, yeah? I don't think a2 can be taken in this position. That would be a bit of a shocker. Okay, so f6 is a good square. b3 and c4 would be cool to play. The other move is knight to d6. That also would make quite some sense. Makes a lot of sense. Actually, if I do this, and he plays rook d8, I play c4, and he moves the knight, I have knight f5, winning the house. Okay, so here, what's going on here? c4? I think I'll want to push this away. I'm not sure that I had to. Okay, and now my idea was g5 and put the knight to f6. That would be cool, but it's lame. It's a bit lame. Slow is what I wanted to say. It's slow. I know he's got f6 maybe. Okay, I can go knight e4. I can still go knight e4. But that wasn't ideal. Certainly not. So he wants to play knight d4 here in this position. I allowed a little bit too much here in this. That was bad. I shouldn't have allowed all that somewhat that counterplay that all of a sudden he has. And it was easily avoidable, really. Pretty easily. Yeah, we'll see. Not ideal.
Check.
Bishop b7 looks a little bit problematic. Didn't do it.
Time warning.
I'm currently having a plus score, yes. Not too bad.
Check. Check.
Let's wait where he goes. And now I'm
Check.
taking the rook.
Black resign.
No pre-move. Okay, so I managed to win this game, but I allowed him too much there. That was, I think, a completely winning position a couple of moves before. Yeah, I struggle to understand the moves in this game. But okay, you probably have to look closer than just having a quick look. So I'm trying for another game.
Started.
I am all guns blazing. Who is that? Spas Kosukharov. Okay. So, Benko Gambit time. Wow, I haven't looked at this for quite a while, so let's hope I'm not completely making a fool out of myself. Bishop d2. Bishop d2 takes. Bishop e2 now, normally. Whew, I have to remember all this stuff. Now knight b5 is answered with knight e4, so he cannot put a knight to b5. Typical, right? You say he cannot do this and then he plays it. Okay, I mean, he can play this. It's not good, but it's not like he has to resign immediately. So, taking b2 here, or what is best? I'm not quite sure here if I want to give him d6. I mean, I can just take all this stuff and be probably okay, but is there something better? The queen. I cannot trap the queen, no? Or something like that. I wonder if I just want to take. I think I'll just take. Come on. Keep it simple. Yeah, rook a2. I don't know. Moving the queen also comes into consideration. I just don't have a particularly great square available. Or I can move the c-pawn. That's also interesting. Yeah, maybe move the c-pawn. It's quite interesting. Rook to b1. I have queen c2. And the c-pawn is reasonably dangerous here. At least it looks like it. The only thing I don't like is that my knight is not doing anything. Not a move that I understand, to be honest. I could have taken. Yeah, I could have taken actually. On a1. Maybe. But there's bishop h6 stuff at the end. Yeah, c3 has to give up the exchange. Okay, let's do it. I was really wondering here because of the weak back rank. Back rank is extremely weak, but we'll see. Check here.
Check.
Okay. And rook e8 is kind of looks normal. Now if I take a4 here, what's going on here? If I take a4, I can also take there queen c4. That doesn't do the trick. But okay, let's do it. I mean, I can queen f6. I know. Then I can take on e1. Rook a4, I just take c3, yeah? That should be complete overload. It looks like it should win, actually.
Check. Check.
King h3, queen h6 is going to be a mate. And king f3, I have queen d1, yeah.
Incoming challenge.
Yep, took him down, all guns blazing. Okie dokie. So, what's the time? Okay, I still have time for games. Let's get going. I'm up a couple of points here this session. That's not too bad. What did I do? I lost against the Pilgrim. Yeah, that's crazy Sicilian. But I won the other games.
Challenge.
No. Yeah, Magnus played the collar system. Is it collie in English? It sounds weird, yeah. The collie, like the dog. Okay. Got the request out. Yeah, the position in that game still feels equalish. If anybody white, maybe a very little bit better, but doesn't feel like anything much. Okay, what's going on here?
Incoming challenge.
No, I'm in the middle of a show, guy. So let's do this, get this on closed. So I'm having a request out, but people tend to watch the game, which is quite understandable. It's actually extremely busy time on ICC. We've got all kinds of good players on. We have Jeffrey Zhang on, Larry Christensen. Am I doing this right? Probably not. Yeah, so what's going on? Is anybody home?
Game started.
Ah yeah, usual suspect again. I had a what kind of game did I have against him? I don't remember. Was that the Italian game at the beginning? Okay. Yeah, kind of a thematic tournament. I had the same earlier in the game, and also with white. Yeah, black's idea here is to have a bit more this bishop on g7, to have this in a little bit more of an active spot compared to e7, where is it usually positioned. I'm not sure here, queen, if this is a good idea, but I think it's interesting. Maybe trying to operate with a knight coming to f4. Okay, I don't like g5 here, but maybe I can put this to f4. Yeah, it's a little bit comparable to what I had against Michal Gurovic, just with colors reversed. Knight d5 is a really annoying move. Maybe I just put this back. He can still play that, huh? Yeah, we'll see. Oh, that I did not expect at all. So what's the deal? Huh, if I take, pawn takes, yeah, it's not very comfortable. I can go back to d8, after which he will take and claim that my structure is weakened with some justification. So probably I'm going to take it. And yeah, hope that it's not all that bad. I mean, long term, I can hope for the bishop pair. Always good. But short term, I might be in some... I might have some issues on the e-file. Oh. That I didn't expect. Interesting move. But can I not just push this forward? What is the problem here? Doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad. Gaining all that space, is that really a problem? Maybe I should have actually played b5 and kick him back. Yeah, anyway, that cannot be so terrible here for me. With the space gain here. And I don't see him playing f3. Okay, now he has taken. I have an easy plan. Double on the e-file. Wow. Wow. I'm a little bit puzzled here. What's going on? What is going on? I don't know. If I take it, and this is actually the most obvious choice, but there were a couple of interesting things to do, so I wasn't sure.
Check.
I mean, this cannot be bad for black, huh? Or can it? Can it be bad? Yeah, so what's going on here? Yeah, maybe
Check.
just take it. I mean, what's the problem? I should have the better minor piece here. I mean, the bishop currently is looking at... Nah, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe he's got queen e4. Forgot about queen to e4. Yeah, you can do that. You can put the queen on e4.
Check. Check.
Yeah, he gets in king g4 and blockades the whole business here. That's not so great. I didn't do that. I didn't play that well. Really didn't. It's almost impossible to do anything from. He will just shuffle back and forth for making a draw. Is there a way to avoid it? I can try this. Go b4 now. Okay, that's the only idea that I have left. Maybe this is not objectively good.
Time warning.
Yeah, I still cannot do anything. Yeah, okay. I simply cannot avoid the draw here. It's not possible.
Draw offered. Game drawn.
Sometimes not much that you can do. Not much that you can do. Okay, I'm playing one more game and then I'm calling it quits for today. It's a little bit disappointing actually. I was thinking I should have something. Maybe I did play this wrong somewhere here, a little bit too simplifying maybe.
Check.
Maybe I simplified too much. So let's go for one more game and then see what happens. At least I'll try. I'm not going to wait like 3 minutes until I get one. Why? I don't understand the games in the World Championships. I don't understand it. Okay, so somehow maybe I'm firing a 3-minute request. Maybe I get one game there.
Game started.
This is 5 minutes. Yes, okay. Hollow 1. Always problems with L and 1 and so on. So, wow. Nobody wants a mainline Benko. That's a funny thing. Yeah, they all keep saying, "Oh, that's not a great opening," and so on. And then you get sidelines every single game. Okay. Yeah, this is a reverse Charash. I actually probably made a move order mistake there. I should have probably taken on c4. It's a bit imprecise what I played. Queen a4 maybe. Yeah. Should have taken on c4. I couldn't just like take twice. Yes, bishop c4 at the end. Knight d5, knight d5, queen d5, bishop c4. So, and I'm not happy with this now, but kind of had to. I think a7 was hanging. It is, however, fairly comfortable for black, this position. So, how to play? Queen here maybe, connect rooks. Yeah, I'm happy. He's got the IQP and he doesn't have all that much in terms of activity. I mean, white is still kind of okay, but he's definitely not better. Yeah, I just wanted to lend some extra protection there. Okay, knight f4 was my idea. I'm not sure if this is actually great, but let's try it. At least I'm threatening stuff on f3, on h3. Might provoke him. Probably not. Oh, it did provoke him. He's setting up some kind of self-pin in this position. Funny. He cannot take as I take c1. So I would need to attack c6 once more to get something out of this. It looks like I should have some kind of tactical idea. But probably... Okay, if I take it, rook takes, that doesn't lead anywhere. Very, very strange. But I don't see a refutation. Don't see a refutation. This is probably a stupid move. Huh? I'm not even threatening rook fc8 all that much. No, I probably could have played that better somehow. What is he going? What is he doing here? I'm kind of irritated here. Rook e4 now, all of a sudden. Maybe I should have taken, but okay, it cannot be bad to put this on this diagonal. I mean, seriously. Okay, so let's completely kill his pawn structure. I mean, it looks like a real mess now. Taking h3 and the rook. Double attack. Yeah, white currently also has one issue. His queen is pretty much off on a4. Yeah, ready for bishop f4 now, which would threaten mates. Threatening bishop h2, g3 and the mating mechanism. It's not, I don't really see how he prevents it. It seems difficult. Queen b2 maybe. Yeah, no, that's mate.
Check. 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 White resigns.
Yeah, so a win at the end against this reversed Tarrasch. Oh, he's playing this. Oh my god. Ooh. Okay. Anyway, guys, I'm not going to close it. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'm happy that I had some viewers actually, even with the World Championship match on. So I'll be back next week, next Monday. By that time, the match should be finished. It's a final game, right? If we have a game 12. The likelihood of having a game 12 is, of course, pretty high now. In fact, I think 12 draws is not the most unlikely outcome. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks for watching. I'll be back next week. Bye-bye.